So, what do you know about sexual tourism?
Well, sexual tourism is a, um, a an organization that promotes traveling, and the main goal is to have sexual activities with people. Usually, it's prostitutes, and sometimes it involves children, men, and women.
Okay. Do you think it is used too often as an economic activity?
Yeah, of course, it's an economic activity. It's a global industry, and it usually you can find it through the internet, and that's where you can hire these companies that will take you to countries like Thailand, Cambodia, South America, Central America, and also Mexico, where you can have the trip, but having the type of sexual activity that you want um, to practice.
Okay. What is your opinion on the amount of kids involved in this business?
Well, I was searching about it, and there are 40 million children subject to abuse each year, and nearly about 25 to 50% of those kids are physically and sexually abused. So the trade with children, sexual trade with children, is extremely big in all of the world. And I don't. My opinion is that that shouldn't exist at all.
Okay. Uh, what do you think is a plausible solution in order to remove the kids from the trade?
Well, I believe that to eradicate the hunger and improve the education, not only from the children but also from their families, because a lot of parents sell their kids to people that are having this type of business so that they can eat as well. So I think that if you educate them and if you eradicate hunger by teaching them or giving them a possibility to have work, to have jobs, to do something with their life where they can live in a better environment, you could eradicate maybe not all of it, but at least 70% or 80% of the sexual abuse with kids.
Ooh. Okay. If you were in an extreme economic situation, would you consider becoming part of the sex trade?
No, I would never do that.
Okay. Within the world of sexual tourism, what do you think is the best way to regulate and avoid abuse?
I think that the law should be reinforced completely, and they should have stronger laws against people that are doing all the trade, but also the ones that are consuming it, the ones that solicitate the children or this type of trips.
Okay. What is your opinion of pimping?
Well, for me, it's not acceptable. I don't think there should be another person having money from another one. I think that will be kind of slavery. I don't agree.
Qué padres respuestas. How often does prostitution lead to some form of abuse? Is there any
Well, uh-huh.
concentrate way to avoid this?
Usually the people that hire prostitution or hire sexual experiences out of the normal life are looking for sadomasochism or any type of pleasure that is not given in their home environment. So I think it goes hand by hand. They look for that, but they also want to have a different experience, and usually it's with aggression to someone else.
Okay. Do you know of any brothels that have been discovered in Latin America in the past years?
Well, I don't know actually of any of them. I'm not in that type of thing. And what I do know is that here in our hometown, in Toluca and Metepec, there were many closed. There used to be a lot in Alfredo del Mazo and around the Metepec area, and they used to have even people from other countries, like girls from Ukraine, Russia, and all of those Eastern European countries. And now they are closed because they're supposed to be illegal. Of course, there should be more, but I don't know of any more of that.
Wow, I didn't know that. And how many more do you calculate there are?
Around the world, there should be thousands or millions even. I mean, there can be a brothel in a home, and you cannot even know about it. It doesn't have to be a place that says it's a brothel. If someone has many girls in their house, or 5 or 6 or 7, that could be a brothel as well. I don't know how many there should be, but I guess there are a lot of around the world.
Okay. Do you think people should have the right to prostitute themselves?
Okay, this is a very hard question. I think and I believe that everyone should do whatever they want to do with their life, if only they're not hurting someone else, putting someone else in danger, or if they're not willing to do it by themselves. So I do believe that yes, if someone wants to prostitute themselves because they're convinced that's the way of living, because they're convinced it's good for them, or they can have a better life, I don't disagree. But I do believe they have to be old enough to decide that. And being old enough to decide, it has to be someone over 24, 23 years, not someone that just turned 18. They're too young to decide. But when you're 24, 25 years, you're old enough to decide if you want to prostitute yourself. And if you're going to do it, you have to have responsibility of your client with their health, not giving any sexual transmission sickness, and you have to do it on your own will. So I do believe that if all of that is covered, yes, why not? They can do it.
Okay, that's all. We just